I believe parents who are purchasing these games for these children are starting to realize that downloading is not ownership. They're starting to, these Robux and V-Bucks are starting to add up to the parents.
And it's unlimited.
Exactly. And the new generation of parents are going to be from that generation who knows better and aren't going to be spending this money on microtransactions for their children. Yeah. It's going to be those kids are going to be. So the new generation of parents are going to be like, oh no, if I'm paying $80 to $100, we're going to get the physical.
He ain't lying.
You guys are going to have, I think it's going to be a shift. It's going to be a shift because the wave of parents that I think in the last, 10 years of the digital growth don't know any better. They just didn't know any better. There's just a lot of people who didn't know any better. Credit cards, Robux. Okay, they were getting the games, but they didn't know where this money was going. They didn't know that they were like dumping this into nothingness, But I see that when games are $80, $100, these parents will take note. I believe that it'll be, a lot. I think that less games will be getting purchased, but it'll be more of a quality. They'll go back to, times of heart, like the tariffs. Hopefully it puts some struggle back in America and cousins can start saying, oh, I got Mortal Kombat. You guys got NBA. Yeah. Let's
it's funny. We don't share. Nobody shares the video games no more.
Man, hell no.
At least I don't know.
Nah, that's what people make when I used to work retail or work in video games. I would tell people all the time, why would you buy physical? So that you can give it to your cousins or your little nephews when it's over. I remember doing that stuff to the kids. I'm like, y'all, you're forcing these parents to buy $100 games for these children. All of my best games were hand-me-downs with stuff that I got from other people, games that I got from my friends.
To buy those old consoles, like Nintendo cartridges.
Man, going to Walmart, hitting the bin, going to GameStop, hitting the bin, and man, they got Grand Theft Auto for $3 today. Oh my God, can we get this? Like,
we old.
Yeah, these kids not going online and saying, oh my God, they have Game Pass, Grand Theft Auto for $3. Let me go ask my mom if I can see a credit card. It's not happening. It ain't happening.
No, it is definitely not. I remember that. I need my game back. Or you borrowed disc 3 of Final Fantasy, or you borrowed disc 1. I'm on disc 3, you on disc 1. If I give you my disc 2 for a game, don't bring back disc 2 because I'm still playing disc 1 and you already on disc 2. And then when I go play disc 2, you bring it back messed up. Don't do that.
Emotional, damn it.
Oh man.
Yep. I already beat disc 2. I'm on 3.
I know.
You can't even play 2.
Like, don't bring back my disc 2 messed up. Please. I need to be able to play it.
Now you go clean in at GameStop, get that little buffer machine. Remember that?
Get them getting crazy.
These high prices are going to turn video gaming into a poor man's game again, and that's the thing. Like we used to have, what was it? We used to have the Xbox, the discs inside the magazine with the demos. Maybe like 12, 13 different demos on the game, and all.
That was a time because now you can just try everything out. They'll let you try games for 30 days and you see how it goes. I'm just going to give y'all a quick streamline of how the console wars have been going over the last 25 years. So PlayStation 2, that's when it really started, and versus Xbox. PlayStation had 155 million in sales. Xbox One had $24 million in sales, but Xbox was the more powerful system. Xbox Live was introduced, online gaming, and then the Halo franchise pretty much soared that whole gaming era. So, but overall, the sales were better on PlayStation, but Xbox started something. PlayStation 2 dominated for a little bit, but when that Halo came out, it was kind of like, where this is real. Generation 7, if I'm getting the generations wrong, don't kill me. PlayStation 3 versus Xbox 360. PlayStation 3 sales was 87 million. Xbox 360 sales was 84 million. Again, Xbox had stronger server. It had earlier libraries like Halo and Gears of War. PlayStation also had this huge library of games like God of War and Last of Us. In the beginning, Xbox 360 was winning the war. They were winning. They started off strong because they were the new system and they had history of Halo. So Halo really carried them into that next generation. Generation 3, or generation, no, I'm serious, not generation 3, but generation 8. Again, if the generations are wrong, don't kill me. PlayStation 4, Xbox One. Xbox One was trailing to surpass PlayStation 4 in early communication and early hype. But what killed them is when some fool came out and said, we're going to introduce DMR.
You nincompoop. Poop.
Is when you put the game in, it personalized and it attaches to your profile. So you couldn't take the disc and give it to your friend.
Boy, you don't sit your ass down. Who the you think you is?
I remember that.
That would hurt them tremendously when they did that. Again, PlayStation 4 had 117 million sales. Xbox One had 58 million sales. So fast forward to PlayStation 5 and Series X. Up until 2023, PlayStation 5 has 50 million sales. Xbox Series has 27 million sales. But Series X and S has generated more money digitally than PlayStation and Nintendo combined due to Game Pass and access to those exclusive games. Because in the beginning, when Game Pass first launched, they were killing it because they wasn't giving you the cheap games for Game Pass. They were giving you the good games during Game Pass. Then PlayStation eventually came up with their own service. You know, what was it? PlayStation Plus, PlayStation.
It's something like that.
Plus and now.
Yeah, but they change it. They change it every 3 months or something like that. But
so, literally, one person disrupted. Or I would say one person disrupted the path of Xbox when they came up with the DMR. If that didn't happen, we don't know what directions could have been in. But as of right now, PlayStation has Xbox up 1-4. Xbox 360 won early. Xbox One, it kind of like it got screwed up, but it's pretty much one. They have 4 wins out of 5 over PlayStation. So that's for console sale. So as of a few months ago, officially over 25 years, PlayStation is the official definite winner of console wars. But Xbox has a secret plan. Their plan is to get Game Pass on everything and make money on the back end, because on PlayStation period, the most played game is Call of Duty. Xbox owns Call of Duty. So who is the real winner here? Now that we got to the end of this, who is the real winner? Is it about selling a device or is it about making money? Because right now, the long game, Xbox will eventually make more money.
I know they own Call of Duty, but is that more of an Xbox or the publishing? Because you can own a company, but the publishing be like, we want our stuff on all consoles, our dough. And that's another thing I go back to about, like, you got this great game. Why make it like Call of Duty? Like, why they put themselves in the position we want it on all consoles, even though Microsoft owned it? I believe you said Microsoft owned it.
Yeah,
They bought it.
Yeah, they brought it.
Yeah, they brought it, but it's still on all consoles. It's still who technically winning in that battle.
Well, no, that's the argument is who technically is the winner here. Xbox going to make all the money. PlayStation going to sell all the system. Who is the real winner?
I mean, I still think it goes back to, you know, are we still speaking in terms of console wars, or just whoever generating the more money?
The who's the winner is the general consumer.
The
person who probably doesn't care about this.
Yeah,
that's the person who's winning. Everybody who cares, the gamers, the people who are invested in this, nobody.
When you look at Microsoft, it's not just about video games, it's also about PCs and other stuff. Like, they dabble in every other area, but I know that's their gaming area. When are these Game Pass backwards, like old 360 games?
Yeah, Xbox, all of that.
Oh, it is all of that. Yeah, I say they would definitely be ahead.
I mean, PlayStation had the same thing. You could do the same thing.
Yeah, but not. You got backwards compatibility only with the disc. You're limited to what online you can go back and download. You can't go back and download digitally some of the older games like Tekken. You can't go back and download like Tekken 5 on
The PlayStation Store, you can't
No.
go. I thought they gave you access to the classics.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's there, but I feel like sometimes it pops up and you can download it for free. Then it's in your library because you download it on the console, but if you miss it, it's not there. But then if they take it off the store, it's not there anymore.
Well, that's the same thing with Game Pass.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, the same way.
They
They take stuff off. Yeah.
Oh, they do take
Oh,
stuff.
But,
yeah,
your,
I
but
know.
your Xbox Series X is fully backwards compatible. And
It's
if you
full
put
backwards.
in those old discs, they will load and they will play. I don't know about the PlayStation. If you
Yeah.
put in those old PlayStation discs, I'm
Yeah,
not sure if
it's
that
not all of
happens.
them.
It's not all of them, but it's
No.
a vast majority. It's over 70%.
Yeah, it's over
So-
70. Like even the online, the network for some of the
Yeah, you can go in and
Oh,
download. I can go back and
no,
download
like
Star
the
Wars, Knights of the
servers
Old
not up.
Republic, Star Wars Jade Empire. I can go
Nice.
play the first Halo.
even like let's say Halo 3, like
The server's not up.